Very important if we could get that here. Okay. Let me check everything is here. Yeah.
I look so tired. Oh, you can change.
Which better?
Mhm.
This?
This.
This? More light?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey guys, we probably are live.
Yeah.
As usually Sundays we do fix episode, but this is not a fix. As
Hi, kids.
we're not Uncle Todd.
Why not?
I'm Tina. Neil is still in United States, in Texas. Howdy. And I think we need to talk about the event. We slept all day. We're tired from yesterday. Tina had nationals.
Mhm.
So
I don't know why you are.
I'm
Tired.
tired. Just lazy, I think. Maybe.
We needed it. So
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much rethink the whole event. We saw a lot of comments about the sound and everything else. I said it was an issue, but the thing is, we were driving for like first hour, almost first 2 hours of the event from other side of Slovakia to here, and we watched it in a car, like, so we didn't really had much sound on it. And then even when we watched the rest of it, we kind of didn't. It was not a lot of sound. We're just talking and watching, and for us it wasn't such a big deal. But I understand people not being happy, especially when the Matt Mask match and Devon match didn't have audio. But,
yeah.
it's I don't know, because it changed up back and forth. At some point it was, at some point it wasn't, and I don't know what are the issues there. And we were far away from it, so we couldn't. I see John Terry, and John, I think you did excellent. I think you came this close. I think the the way to beat Craig Tullier, you need to stop him. You did it, but you also need to control him from there. And Craig was much better at just using his side pressure and getting in position. But
Yeah, congrats.
yeah, you did good. Like, it wasn't bad at all. Like most people, just Craig runs through most people. So losing like that, it's no shame there. And probably I'll see you soon. Yeah.
Sandris is there.
Sanders is here.
Ciao, Sandris.
Sanders, yeah. We saw Petr Celic yesterday. He pulled, I think, 2 classes, right? He won 2 classes, 100 plus.
Rado was in his.
Mm-hmm.
But Rado, I think, won.
Maybe Petr just pulled lefty.
They just shared. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, but Petr looked super strong, big.
Sandris probably. You will
No
lose.
chance. You have no chance.
No chance.
Team Slovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petr too weak. Let's see what you can do when you lose your hand.
Yeah, for sure you should be careful, Sandris.
Yeah, you should be very careful. Like, Petr's ability to top roll is really great. Great. Yeah, so a lot of things. I forgot yesterday to talk about Tsvetkov and Dave Chafee. The match went probably exactly how I expected it. Did you expect something different?
Not really.
Yeah. I thought
maybe it will be easier for
Georgi
Tsvetkov. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But he did pretty good, like Chafee. But we talked about that.
Yeah. Chafee. So to beat Georgi Tsvetkov, you need many different things. The one thing will just not work, and you have to understand positions he's going to put you in, and most likely you're going to lose your hand. Most of the match you not will have your hand. He's perfect there. Him versus Gennady Kukin is a great match. If he called out Gennady, that's a great match to hear, to see. It was nice meeting Giannis yesterday, Coach Ray. You come next time. Giannis and me, that was like everyone said that's the main event, and that was the main event. all respect to John and Yoshi Kanai and Devin and Corey. I think everyone wanted to see that match. The match did not disappoint. I was disappointed that Giannis lost in the end, but it just showed how good Mindaugas is, right?
I told you.
Yeah, Tina thought after we went to Denmark that Minda will win and he will win.
Easy.
Right?
Because what I saw, it was crazy.
Yeah.
How strong he is.
The videos were posted.
You couldn't do anything to him.
Tina didn't believe the things that he was showing us. She was taking me to the side and she was like, really? And I said, just open your mind, listen, and I'm going to talk you through this. And he has pretty genius training, in my opinion. It just takes a lot of time and patience.
It still doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
For me, not.
But
because like you guys, you can see, right, that videos. You also posted today.
Yeah.
Just bands and just like throwing dumbbells. Like, what the fuck is that? But for him, it somehow works. So
I think it would work for most people, but no one has the patience.
Yeah, probably.
And also, like everyone's like, why does he look so unmuscular? Because he don't go to the gym.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't do gym.
Doesn't
like
lift like
when he says, "I'm gonna do a pull-up," he really means one pull-up. He says, "Let's go do a pull-up." We go there. He does a pull-up, and I'm like, he's like, "I said one pull-up," and then he will say, like, I walk around, then I do another pull-up. But it's nothing. So when you think about like how you get muscle, how you get everything, that's the opposite.
His tandems are like.
Yeah, his ability to be strong in weird positions is crazy.
Recovery.
Yeah. He's very healthy, very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wouldn't have flop wrist press, and he wouldn't be so strong in it, because even when we pulled, he was going backwards, and I can stop him, and he just comes forward. And forward, nothing. I couldn't do nothing. It's crazy because I could pull many, many times throughout last decade. And most of the time, he didn't want to come anywhere near inside. And now inside, he felt so strong, like ridiculously strong. Yeah.
I felt it all.
Yeah. Probably, what was your favorite match, except this one, probably? What you liked? Or an athlete you liked from yesterday?
I like Joseph.
Yes. Hey,
Joseph, like
Maranto. Joseph is younger, better looking version of me, right?
Of you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Two first round, he will lose, and
then he will.
Yeah.
And
like
then
when
you have
everybody expect like
done.
Third round, like he's done, right?
Yeah.
Like and then.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. He was great. He was great versus Kevin. Cody came in looking like second. We need to check his documents. He might be Jesus. He might be Jesus. Yeah, king of table.
Yeah.
He beat,
it was Kevin. Also like first two rounds.
First round. He lost. Like looked like Kevin is in control. And then everything changed. Yeah. It was
so that was
really good match. Good match. Very impressive. He is the star. I really listen. I know like Hunter's a brash guy, talks. He's a lot of confidence in himself, but he shouldn't have not pulled Mindaugas. I don't think that was a good idea. Like it's just it's fine. You think, but like every loss will do something to you, especially in this kind of world.
Like people don't know how strong like
Mindaugas
is.
Yeah, they just think and at 70 kilos there's just or 75 or even under, let's say under 80 kilos, there's few guys that are that strong. Like Prokopchuk, both arms, Alan Zuluyev, Makarov, right arm, and there's few more guys. But the gap between them and the rest of the world is just so far. And like in Giannis, like we cannot say Giannis is not in the same class. Yeah, he was this close beating Mindaugas, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So
like the last round. So you said right, like how to call it? Buckle when was on Mindaugas side.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like he will
But
lose.
when you go
and
for a
then
flop,
just-
when you go for a
it
flop,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, and it helps when you have it because you can
Yeah.
have it tighter. And
Yeah, but I didn't expect he will so attacking him.
yeah, it was really putting everything. Yeah.
Mhm.
Giannis versus Minda, if we could do it like a year later, why not? I would love to
Of
see it again. That's a
course,
great
of
match.
course.
I think Minda versus most people is a great match if you give him tough enough opponent. Like I would love to see him versus Daniel Prokopchuk one more time. Um, I don't know who's there but like
Alan,
Alan Zuluev, if he
Alan
can come, yeah.
they had a match?
No,
No, right?
him and
Never?
Prokopchuk. He can't get out from Russia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of guys, and I think like
And he lost
Yeah.
against the Prokopchuk.
forever, Engin Terzic has been talking about how great is the lightweight class, and we should pay attention. And lightweights delivered like they never before did. I think that was the main match everyone was most excited about. It was the best match on the card, and both guys, you cannot not like both guys. And you saw the panic in Mindaugas' eyes when he started losing. You saw the disappointment in Giannis when he lost. You saw so many different things, and like Mindaugas, the things that he said in press conference, we can't say it here. But come on, like I think they're both in the future could probably be the headliners if they're like if Armwrestling keeps on growing. It's we see something like it's like McGregor and Mindaugas, in my opinion. Yeah. What do you have there? Alex. Hi, Alex.
I would like to see Giannis versus
So,
Prokopchuk.
Listen, Paul Lynn versus Samushi. I saw that getting announced. Is it at 85 kilos? If it's at 85, how will Paul Lynn make 85 kilos? I want to see that. Like, it's a great match to have, or it is Samushi going up because they said it's a title match, right? That was the announcement. If it's a title match, how
He has to cut his one leg.
like it's because he's usually cutting to 95. Like Paul is a big dude. If you haven't seen Paul in real life, crazy. I would highly doubt it's 85. I don't know, maybe Robert misspelled. Yeah, like if it cannot be a title match in my opinion, but let's say if it's a limit at 95, that's a great match. I would love to see that. And let's see if Samushi has become a different version since they pulled first time. I think Paul Lynn has improved as well. It is a grudge match. If let's say for Samushi to erase that loss, yeah. Holly and Tina.
Giannis versus Tom Holland.
We've seen that many times already. I think they pulled like 3 times or 2 times. They have pulled in Arm Wars and WL. Tom went up, and I think Tom needs to fight really in his weight class now, which is 85. Tom is great. And Tom also pulled Minda 4-3, in a very, very different match than with Giannis. And like, what was the most interesting thing? Minda was so tired. Yeah, and Giannis didn't look tired at all, but Minda got so tired. He was.
Yeah, we
you
could
can see,
like
you can hear,
like
you
how
can hear
he
it.
was breathing.
Yeah. I'm fat, 97 kilos, 6 foot, but no muscle. Okay, I know that is going on. Godzilla versus Rostam. That's the match. I like. Let's go Godzilla. But I think the better guy will win. I think Godzilla has advantage versus any outside puller, and Rustam has an advantage.
For that.
Yeah, it's not his favorite match by far. Let's see how much evolution he can do in preparing for this match. But I think it's pretty good. Yeah. You get a match soon. Prepare yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna go and clean up the mess that Kaspar's made with Valentin Gospodinov. Giannis took care of his left arm. I'm gonna take care of his right arm. Gonna get rid of another Bulgarian on Arm Havoc, April 26th. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be free here on YouTube, on Arm Havoc YouTube channel. So all the matches there. Tina gonna pull there. Kaspar's gonna pull there. Vladislav's gonna pull there. And many, many more. I think I posted on community section all the matches. So it's usually like 6-hour event. Haven't been there for like last 2 events. Almost every event had few Latvians. We have good partnership with them, so I'm very, very, very happy to return there. Guys, let me know. So we are right now Armwrestling Odyssey. Let us know your thoughts about. I know you like the videos, but let us know. I know we made some. I made some mistakes. Let's say it like this. Tina didn't make any mistakes there, but
What do you mean?
I like subtitles and some stuff. I messed it up. I double checked it like 2 times and still messed it up. But
It's fine. It happened.
yeah, makes more comments, gets more comments for us.
Yes.
Yeah, but with Devon, we didn't like with Minda. We came back and we had like 20 different video pieces, right? And we're slowly uploading them all.
Mhm.
And with Devon, we had less time. Plus, we wasn't expecting, so we were not ready. So we're now in Slovakia, and we wanted to get something with Barbora, but Barbora has work and she doesn't have really much free time. But there's some other people here that I think is well deserving of a story. So if everything goes by the plan, we'll get at least something, maybe a smaller episode on Tuesday. We're going to keep it a secret now, but I want to thank everyone on Patreon that's supporting us. And
You can guess who
yeah.
it will be.
yeah, can you guess anyone from Slovakia that is probably the greatest female puller for Slovakia?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, maybe.
Now everybody will know. Of course, it's me. Yeah, he will do.
Here. Yeah.
Armwrestling Odyssey with me.
But yeah, I thought about it, and we haven't even told the story like of Giannis. So I'm probably going to do something with Giannis, with Sanders in the future, Vladislaus, and some other guys also from Latvia. Listen, guys, you should go there and bother Hermes and tell him like, Hermes, what the hell? Tell a date to Ray to come. We're trying to set up a date for me to come there before his big match, so I don't bother him too close to the match. But we would get like 3-4 days where we just get everything in his mind preparation for the biggest match. Right now, in my opinion, if anyone can beat Levan, Hermes is the guy to beat Levan. And I would love to be there to tell some stories and also share it with you guys. Luke Polsher, Luke, really miss having you there. Keep up putting out great content. Buddy, putting out the great content. Putting out the great content. Buddy, putting out the great content, buddy. Okay, it's probably some autocorrect there. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it. You did a great job, Luke Polsher, the main referee. Yeah.
He competed, right?
He also competed, yeah.
Won?
A few matches, won, yeah. It was a super tough class. Like I saw some of the winners. We saw even Christo losing to Luke Kind.
Yeah, I saw some matches.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Alex, I think the thumbnail game can step up for sure. Title and tumble are very important, but I love the stuff, buddy. Yeah, that is true. We're still trying to find. I think the last ones we changed is a little bit better. And we want to get. We didn't do it because we didn't write it up. But next time we go somewhere, we're gonna take picture of the athlete, so we have high definition pictures, and for the thumbnail, specifically for the thumbnail. But I want it also to be similar style in the future, and it shouldn't be like we're not doing vlogs. We're not doing this happened, we did this, we showed. No, this is Armwrestling Odyssey story. So I want everyone to kind of have, as soon as they see this style of thumbnail, they know what it's about, right? And
a little bit mini documentary.
Yeah, mini documentary. It's not a vlog when we said like, oh, we went and did this, we went and do this, right? But yeah, I think for all the small content, we're gonna get more pictures because we didn't do it. So we're probably trying to improve on every aspect there.
Yeah.
Do Prudnik. I do also deserve a story. I don't think Matt 100% deserves title shot yet, but the rematch with him and Devon will be match of decade. Listen, yeah, I think so too. Him and Nugo is in works. I think Ingen posted something.
Mad and Nugo?
Nugo, yeah.
Oh.
Nugo is so strong. He's so dangerous. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But he's also.
But what is his weight?
He said last time I met him, he doesn't want to go to 105. I think he wanted to stay 115, but maybe now he changed his mind. Maybe he gets closer to probably, let's say, if him and Nugo get set up, the winner gets a title shot at Devon or whoever is the champ, why not? Like, I would make a cut, right? It's more important, you know? Yeah. You guys, a good. I look forward to the content. Where would you rank yourself in 85 kilo world class? Around 10,000 probably.
No.
Okay, 987. Uh, Tricks on how to grow fingers thicker. Well, if you do a lot of work with anything, it will grow bigger. That's what she said. Nugo has too much arm power for Matt arm, in my opinion. Like, listen, everyone also picked
Matt has really like
longer,
long.
yeah, and Nugo has shorter.
Yes,
but Nugo will have to come. Like Matt has to come down to him.
Yes.
So it's an interesting match, but also like everyone expected Ongarbayev to just go through Matt, and I made a prediction very early that I thought that Matt's gonna win. I said it everywhere.
Yeah.
I said it to Devin's house. We were sitting at Devin's house, and I said to Devin, and Devin was like, I don't know. I'm like, trust me, like.
But I really thought like Ongarbayev will do something more, but there was nothing. But of course, like injury and so. But...
Yeah, I think it's like on a paper, 2 years ago, Ongarbayev, right? But a lot of things happen. Things change. Things do change, and people do get better. Thinking that just one person gets better, no one else does, it's a different thing.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Todd versus Matt. Any good of a match? No, Todd and Matt is a terrible. Todd is the worst opponent for Matt Mask, in my opinion. Like Matt will get the hand, and it will not matter. So, yeah. Is that girl single?
Where you can see? No.
So I have a shot. Pruding versus Devin, left-handed is the match. In weight class, yeah. Like Devin and Corey also went exactly how I thought. I think, again, if you're fighting Devin, you have to understand it. If you're not, you don't have amazing hand, and I do mean amazing hand, you have to be ready for a flop. You're gonna lose the hand. Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you heard about?
Oh my God, I'm so blind.
Devin versus Tadzilla. Devin versus Tadzilla in a weight class is a match. I think it is a very, very good match. But Devin right now, I feel like he's also getting more complete. He can come forward with his shoulder. It used to be when he just goes backwards and you can trap his arm. You know, yeah.
Can Devin beat Vitaly on the left?
No. Wait a minute. You seem tad critical on Hunter. You don't like him much? Too much hype? No, the thing is, I love Hunter. I think he's probably one of the best arm wrestlers that you could sell in the future from USA. Saying like that comment is like, do you even listen to me? Because I never said like I don't like him. I never said that. I said that he wasn't ready. And if you watch the match, he was so far from Mindaugas, it wasn't even a match. Why to put him under the bus if you can slowly give him better and better opponents, and he increases and he builds his character? Because there's
like make a star from him.
Make a star. Because he's a star. Like, he's like he talks. He's the way he talks and everything. Like it's hard not to like him. He has so much confidence. He comes out ready to fight. Like everything is amazing. I think the problem is like. He also has ego. Minda is too much.
Too much. Yeah. And people don't understand it.
No.
I also didn't understand when I just spent some like time with him. He's something else.
Just something. So ego, arm wrestlers, every single arm wrestler has an ego. That ego will tell you that you're stronger than you think you are. And that you have to win. That you will lose like this and you will go back and you say like, almost got him. I felt something. That's the ego I'm talking about. And every single arm wrestler has it. Some people can put it on check and like, okay. You kind of learn from your mistakes. But when you're young, you feel invincible. You run through walls. I have seen it million times. I see it sitting next to me right now. Every single person has an ego, and sometimes you have to put that ego away and just do the things you can do. You know, yeah.
What? I am totally opposite. I don't have confidence at all.
And yet,
I'm not confident at all.
yeah,
Do you think I am?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. Sometimes, like, it doesn't make sense. It's also for like arm wrestlers will be the people that will be like, like, oh, I don't feel like I'm in a good shape. I couldn't do this. But he would never beat me. Like I never lose to him. Why would I lose to him? It's the same. So
I am opposite. Like I still think I will lose.
Yeah. Petro is probably too much for Bacho right now. I think that is also a good man. I think give Bacho anyone. Bacho is so good that he could fight, and it will just make him better. He's one of those guys. He's already super established and super big name, and I think yeah, Mindaugas is simply the best. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. We were not joking when we said it. Different topic. How do you see Brian versus Brandon Allen? Like Brandon has a king's move. We saw it. And if Brian is not careful, Brandon's going to F him up. When you go practice and you go kind of nice with someone, no one's going to sit there and really try to outpronate you. But he will. Like he will in a match. So I think for Brian, it will come to many different things, controlling the center and then transitioning to a better position to pin him. If he can do this, like that will increase his level as an arm wrestler, like as already like many levels. Just understanding that. So I think it's a good match. I think when we think power and center power and everything, Brandon Allen's going to be in this position. That's where I see him. Yeah, that's where I see him. But it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't mean he's going to lose. So yeah. Ricard versus Sandris, who wins? Interesting. Like the thing is with Ricard, he has so much. He has. What are you laughing about? Which one?
Ray pays her to be his girlfriend.
Who told you? You've been talking to people again? Listen, $20.
No, I'm paying to him.
That is also true. She runs the finances. Yeah. So, with Ricard, great, but untested in a World of Arms. He beat, he pulled Don Underwood. I don't know where Don is right now. Like he must be strong, but like, is it like we don't know? So for Ricard, I would say any match that's not super high level match, as again, you want to build up someone like him, or he goes to a tournament and pulls a tournament, and then if there's some good guys and see if he beats them all, then you kind of can understand where his level is, or we can just guess. She's. Does your girlfriend loves cats too?
No, really no. I'm dog lover. Yeah, but now I have to love cats, right?
Life is life.
Yeah, life is life.
It was hard for me to trust her because you couldn't trust people that don't like cats. What's going on with them? But Boo Boo loves her, so it's fine. She's like, "Can you give me some space?" And he's like,
"Mommy."
Yeah. I saw. Where is? We all pay women to be our girls. Ryan Dollinger.
She has so much cats.
Oh, she likes doggy. Say nothing. Don't even make face about it. No. Is Jocelyn top 5 in the world after yesterday?
Let's talk about that. What do you think about that match?
Like I thought that I didn't think that Sarah could beat her before, because when they met, Sarah lost to her. I was hoping too. I'm a big fan of Sarah Beckman.
Yeah.
but I thought that
Love you, Sarah.
we do. It was just too big. Like Jocelyn was too big. It's not her weight class.
Yeah.
He was also she was coming down in weight, and it's like when she gets you in a hook, if she can get her in a hook, she's strong. But still feel like Jocelyn was better. Jocelyn maybe can shake things up slowly. I don't think now, but Egle probably is a good match for her, right? Because that would be the step up from Sarah for sure. Also, people know Egle. For Sarah, I think there's girls
But
to pull.
still,
There's
like,
girls to pull, but
yeah, like she has like opponents who are much bigger than her.
Oh.
All the time. Sorry. And
she learned English from music videos. So
from porn. No, but I think like really Sarah should have the opponent what is in her weight class. Because always Gabi, right? Like Egle,
yeah,
like
they're all
now
big.
Jocelyn, all the time.
Yeah. Well, Sarah's also has come
And
up
she's
in weight.
really
and I
good,
think,
but
yeah, it's like I don't
it's
want to see
still,
Sarah
like-
losing. I think she can be great in lower weight classes. I think she can be
yes,
as
like
great.
I don't know how heavy is she? 80 maybe,
She's a little under 80 kilos right now.
right?
Yeah, so maybe not 70 because the class is 70. But I would love to see her and Malin, her and Fia is
Like
a great
Fia
match.
wanted
Her
her.
and let's say
Fia
Nika
really
Sheva, or there's a
Or
lot of girls.
Brigitta Ivanfi,
Brigitte
right?
Ivan.
Like, and there is
There's
a lot,
many
like,
girls,
yeah,
many girls.
from
So-
like some girls like world champion in 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes.
77 kilos. Yeah. Is she Latvian? No, she's not Latvian.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, Sarah probably. Yeah. We went to Slovakia to drink some Corona.
Život je hořký.
Yeah.
Again, Czech beer.
She does good with it. I like how she speaks with hands for the vowels. So, okay.
Wait.
She's single. Sarah? I don't know. I think she's married. I'm pretty sure she's married. Ray, who should I pull next?
Oh, right, like Ellen would be great for.
Ellen would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, Ellen. Jonaham.
Yeah, Ryan. Listen, probably anyone in 95 kilo class. I think that's probably the class for you. I wouldn't go straight to the top. I wouldn't pull the best guys just to pull the best guys. Get more confidence, build up, slowly do it. I think we've been feeding people too big challenges too soon, as we think like, oh, this could be a good match, and it's better to win than not to win, in my opinion, at this point. Of course, like I change what I think, but I think also armwrestling is getting deeper and deeper, and there's more people to choose from. Not necessarily like East versus West and King of Table cannot put on all the matches. So I'm really happy we have like Havoc here in Germany, then Lions Pride in Vienna. That's pretty close from here. The MAC and other promotions, AVW and many more. Someone gives you an opportunity to pull a match. I think pull a match if that makes sense to you. Like, and I do think staying in your weight classes is more important than going out, because I see it all the time. A loss is a loss. Maybe you beat someone bigger, cool. Loss is a loss.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
like I pulled
Like you also all the time pulling
some bigger guys,
bigger
and loss
guys.
is a loss. Yeah, I pulled. Oh, I forgot his name. I'm really sorry. I pulled this
Where?
in Armwrestling, not this one. In September, I pulled a really good hook puller, super heavyweight from UK. Damn it! I know him so well, and I forgot his name. Anyway, I
know,
lost to him
sorry.
like 5-1 or something like that. Like he was uh, Eccles, and it was great match. And a year later, he became EFA super heavyweight world champ. But I still lost to him. Doesn't matter how good he was, I still lost to him. So I think everyone should understand that winning is more important than anything. I think that's the best currency in arm wrestling, and this is why some athletes will just pull like super matches. I'll pull everywhere. I don't care. I'll go and lose. I don't give a. It doesn't matter for me. But if you're just like this is what you do, you have to kind of protect yourself. I do remember when Chan Shaw was the hottest thing ever, and then he pulled everyone and lost in a row, like how many matches? And it does kill your confidence. It kills your everything. So.
Yeah.
And I remember when Saunders was on top of the world, and then he started taking all the matches he was given, and start losing, and it happens. So
He's
protect
still there?
yourself. Yeah, yeah, he's probably run away. Mm, Ray, will you rematch Bogdan? Bogdan? I pulled Bogdan lefty. Oh, Bogdan's too big for me now. Probably. Like I have no point. Like again, so sometimes it's you have to understand it. If the bigger guy comes to when I pulled Bogdan, he was bigger than me, and now he's still bigger than me. I pull him, I lose to him. He gains nothing. He beat a smaller guy. I beat him. He loses a lot. So like it's me and Mazahir. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should pull Mazahir again." You guys had a great match. I'm still the same weight I was, and he's 110, 115 kilos. What's the point? Like, what is the point? Like, I don't want to gain anything from it. I'm okay. So, yeah. How did Devon look? Massive.
Massive.
What I'm missing? At the top 10 at 85. Ray, will you enter top 10 at 85? We'll see. I don't think I'm stopping training. What do you think about Devon's new Crocs? Mine's are better. Artem gave me mine's. I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
Dina hates it.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. I go everywhere in them, to stores, and I was flying back from Canada through Germany to Latvia wearing Crocs. So yeah. Devon versus Vitaly August. Quick predictions. I still have Devon. I think he has too many weapons in his belt to do great things.
But right or left?
Right. And
Devon.
but I think it's very Vitaly could be the guy. Vitaly could have enough of this to rise up. He could have enough to get. He has great endurance, and I think he's becoming more and more versatile and changing things. So, but if he pulls same as he pulled with Hermes, it's Devon. Devon will stop him at one of the rounds and just bleed him out there. Yeah, I think it's yeah.
Do you think Devon should face Tobias next or Camille on the left arm?
I think Tobias. I think listen.
Because they had already with Camille.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
he needs to
nothing.
slowly go up and let me know what do you guys think. But if yesterday in Corey's West place was Camille, Devon would lose 3-0.
Yeah.
The last round when Devon went in center, but anyway, of course he would pull different versus Camille than, but I don't think he would stop him right now. Camille's press is insane. Alex, I just don't see a lane for Vitaly to pin him 3 times in a row. Really, it's so tough. I agree. Yeah. Which one of you knows and can speak more languages? Czech doesn't count, Tina.
Of course it counts. Can you like okay. It's totally different language, so yeah. So Slovak, Czech, English.
That's it.
Free. You also free, right?
3, yeah. But they're all different then. They're completely different. They're not similar languages.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like when you will like speak to the kid like in Czech language, they will not understand.
Because they're kid.
But they can speak Slovak, but they can speak Czech, and they can't understand.
Did that kid hit his head?
Yes, like you. You also hit a few times. Not a lot of times like me, but still.
Her mom dropped her.
It was so funny, right?
Where does Tom Ruazis from Latvia rank in his world weight class on the left? Well, he's the only guy that actually gave a match in WAF Worlds to Jacques, top 2, top 3, lefty.
You see?
I speak Dutch but cannot speak German. Does not matter. Agree.
You see?
It doesn't matter what he says. I don't know him.
No, I'm with you. Yeah. Thank you.
I barely can speak Spanish and English. ¿Cómo está? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Qué pasa?
So 4 now, yeah? For you. And I can speak French. Just 5 words, but
Omelette du
still
fromage?
count. Comment tu t'appelles?
Good Spanish coach. Yeah, I mean, I speak Russian,
But
but can't understand
I
Ukrainian.
wanna learn
Yeah,
Russian.
I for some reason I understand Ukrainian when like Petrenko talks or anyone like I do understand it. I understand more languages, but it's hard to talk. Even Slovak, I understand when Slovak people are talking almost all the time.
Sometimes.
Almost all the time.
Sure.
They just talk. They're like, why did you bring him? Why did you bring him here?
No, everybody loves you.
Dutch and German are totally different, not the same, Tina. See?
Well, you won't take it from me.
Take what?
Like I can speak 3 languages.
2 languages.
3. Czech also count.
Yeah. Belgian Dutch, I understand. Netherlands Dutch either. Who let that bomb wrestle a pig? That one coming out music was pretty great. I think I was like, "What is this?" And then I was like, "Of course it is. That's what it is."
How do you think Tom versus
Avtandil? They pulled before, I think, but that was like 2 years ago. Tom's beat him. Tom's has been European champion at 85 on left and right arm. In Worlds, he was number 2 and 3, right? 2 and 3. With left, he was second. With right, he was third. Yeah. Human Avtandil is really great. He's super awesome. I think Tuoms will take his hand, but then there's a problem of finishing Avtandil, and he's really good. I think he's probably one of the big left-hand talents we see coming out, and especially in that weight, he's super good. Your side pressure king. Minde did at Hutchings of East. Like Minde, like I told this before, he pulls very similarly now to Todd Hutchings, and I guarantee you, it is because of this. It's because he adapted all this JM presses. Like he does it a lot, and his ability, just like when we pulled, he could just do this, and then whoo, and it feels so terrible, so terrible. Yeah.
I can see there.
Can Minde beat Samushi? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Minde it's still the power level. You go up, and he's like 76, 77 kilos when he's trying to eat up. So he's even less all the time. But he has to really come up in weight to do that. And you don't go to gym and you train, you can't really gain muscle. All you can gain is fat. And yeah. Who wins a properly trained? I don't know. That's a weird mental exercise. In your opinion, what's the best next match for 11 Hermes? 11 versus Hermes. That's the next best match. Ray, where's important question? Where on earth is Wagner? Wagner got injured. I don't remember which match he pulled, but he got injured. And I think he got injured like every other match. So with Wagner, it's always that. He's one of the guys that people like to see, but he hasn't been super successful, and also you don't know where to put him. And he's so crazy that he's there to destroy the table, not his opponent, yeah. Place was intense and crowd was electric. The after pulse was awesome. Is in the chat anyone who was there? Let me know how was I watched a video of Tom. Tom posted it, and I can't pronounce his last name. I have to see it written. Yeah, and he said he was there, and he said he was sitting pretty far away. It was hard to see anything. I think maybe it needs to be a little bit more intimate, or either the table needs to be in the middle and everything should be around, because arm wrestling is meant to be like that. It is too far. Like when you're too far, you don't really see anything, even if you have the screen. Yeah. Matma, Sergey Kalinchenko, what you say? We already saw it, and Sergey would probably be a big problem to Matt, because Sergey's great at containing top roll. We saw it versus Frank Lamparelli, and Frank Lamparelli got Matt's hand, and then he has side pressure. Sergey at that weight class is just too much, in my opinion. WL did broadcast an atmosphere, right? Yeah, but it was fake. Go open up any of the match, just watch the crowd. It's one of my favorite things to do.
It was fake?
Yeah, they had fake, not fake, but they paid people to be hype people there.
Okay.
You didn't know?
No. Where I should know? No, I'm naive. I believe everything what I see. So
of course.
You
so
know,
this is Devin versus Jerry Caddery, just so you know. Just we need like a bigger shot.
We're now watching
WL, yeah. So there's athletes, but they had like a lot of fake crowd there. Like you can see, like especially like Asian ladies, old black ladies, the people that you will not see at arm wrestling events, some random white guys. It's just like everything. You can see it, and see, like none of those guys. Just watch, like.
Why they are not doing anything?
Because they have applause meter there, probably.
No, it was real. Yeah. And from where you know that?
I was there. I was there. I seen it. Everyone knows that. That's
really
right. I think everyone knows it, right?
Not me. Come on.
Like they still had like real, but they paid people to be there to be more hyped up, which made everything better. It looked like super exciting and everything, and they had like all those things.
They just needed Jody everywhere, and it will be great.
Elbow. You're right, but it was a mix of random people and actual fans, even so their broadcast had good audio and good atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah, they probably didn't have any issues as far as I remember. Does anyone remembers? Because I watch a lot of WL events, but so far back that I don't remember. But I don't think there was like an issue after event where we talked about it. Like, They pulled the fake. once from the street near the event, just offered money. It's simple. Yeah, and the worst thing what I heard was they actually charged arm wrestlers to get in. So that was, but again, arm wrestlers they'll be like, I just came to watch. I don't like this guy. I'm not going to cheer for him. Was legit filled. I was right. Camera in place was legit filled with fans. I was right. Camera. Okay. Prime Giannis, Prime Kobe Rhodes, best of 5. We'll never see that. We'll never see that. Mean round.
You forgot to talk about Prudnik versus Cody in your movie.
Yeah, I thought that Prudnik would win. He showed up really big, strong. I just I thought it would be easier, but I think he also got really cocky and he kind of waited, and Cody just took his hand, but he still had everything too much.
Yeah, you told me that, like,
No,
real busy.
she believes me. So.
Sure. Everything what you say.
Yeah, I'll tell you more crazy armwrestling facts later.
Okay.
You forgot to talk about
Fantasia.
Yeah, I was charged to get in WL, but people were paid to be there. Yeah, that was kind of weird, right? I was in Richmond. Like, one of my favorite matches that I saw in person was Marcio Barboza versus Krasimir Kostadino. If you haven't seen it, open YouTube, Google it, watch it. Such a great match. This is just an insane war from both guys, and I thought because I thought Krasi was on top of the world at that time, but like we saw, Super Barboza showed up and boom. That wrist, you have it strong, bro. Just get the power up. Ref screwed Tyrion in first 2 rounds. Constant tapping on his shoulder when he square up. Craig was not at all. Calls a pin. That clearly wasn't there. Really hate seeing that closer than it was. Like, listen, I haven't rewatched the matches, and we saw it when we were driving. Like, it was, I had it my navigation. I had it in the car, so I didn't see those small details there. I don't know. I really don't know. I have to go and rewatch it.
Will Tina is planning to play in Lion Pride Armwrestling League. They wanted match in January, I think, but we had something there. We couldn't. What was King of the Table was in January?
No.
East versus West.
I think. Oh yeah.
Something, right?
And we had somewhere. Yeah.
Couldn't. Yeah.
Super Barboza sounds like Dragon Ball character. I believe that Alja Murata maybe he's the strongest left in the world.
You didn't say your weight, Ray. What is your weight?
No one knows. It's medical. It's somewhere between. It's like a Schrodinger's cat. It could be 87, and it could be 84. Depends on what I eat on a day. Literally, if I would eat just meat, I'll be down to 84. If I eat,
and today
sponsored by Manon,
I bought him ice cream.
Yeah.
Right. So
she just got 1.
Yeah.
I got 3.
Hercules.
I'd love to see Barbora 300 pounds versus Mindy at 75 as the main. Still Mindy. Yeah. Oh, John. Yeah, probably the match when John's match was announced with Kanai, I thought like John, and then I started watching the videos because I did a video on it and everything, and I was like, oh no, like there's no chance. I thought like there's no chance, and then I was like, I hope for, but I also think people in the event should not talk about this being his last match right before he comes out to the match.
Yeah.
You should talk about it afterwards. You should leave it. Don't make him cry or be no.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yoshi
Like
and I
it was really stupid talk about that before his
before.
match.
Yeah, we should.
And he was listening.
We're not sponsored by beer.
And he was listening, so it
Probably.
could be really emotional for him, right?
Yeah.
And when you're going on like fight, you have to be fucking.
Yeah. It's and I if this was probably it isn't the last, but we never know.
Hope
If-
not.
Hope not.
Hope not.
I would love to see John win. I would love to put him like if John wanted, because John said he wanted to pull. Damn, who he wanted to pull? Johnny Walker. Like make an exhibition match. Don't make it a real match. Just an exhibition match, and just allow guys just to have fun a little bit on table, and that's it. And just leave it there, and it will be nice. We'll be very happy. Armwrestling community would be happy, paying homage to two of the greats, and the guy that inspired John to be John. Uh, listen, it's very sad. I like John a lot, and I think he's one of the biggest influences for any other arm wrestler that started like 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Okay, maybe not 10 years ago, but yeah. Hey, Matt. Matt Oliver, come back to Canada. Probably will. I will probably.
I love Canada.
Yeah, Canada was awesome. We loved Canada so much.
My favorite country. No, it's not Latvia.
Well, we have Boo Boo there.
I don't care.
And Tuchny.
Tuchny Mikish.
Tuchny Mikic.
And you, Tuchny.
Tuchny Raimas. But yeah, we'll probably go back to Canada at some point. I would love to go to next MAC event.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Either pull a good match there or just to come and announce and commentate. I really enjoyed that. The whole experience was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Right, it was really great.
Yeah, listen.
We enjoyed it.
Listen. I've been pulling on these tables for 19 years now. How long have you been pulling? 8, 9 years?
Almost 10.
Almost 10 years on standard WAF tables.
WAF tables.
It took, let's say, in a span of 8 hours, we fully changed our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, we're watching the nationals, and half the matches just like Slovak nationals. Half of the matches just end on fouls.
I also, like 2 matches, right? I lost on the fucking fouls.
Party mouth. And
yeah.
And it's just
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, you can
you can breathe.
Yeah, and it's kind of the thing is like everyone's so used to it that it's become normal, and it did just. I feel like also it is what it is because all world is using it.
Yeah.
But
it's not
you don't really get to arm wrestle, and you become a national champion without arm wrestling. It shouldn't be there. And I have talked to this with
minutes, like you
taking a grip,
then foul, right? And you can see like match, normal arm wrestling match.
Yeah.
And it's really boring.
It is.
Terrible.
I
like when I was editing like videos from World Arm Wrestling Championship
protest
last year. Yes, it was terrible.
It's like 8 matches in a row.
I was so angry.
Just on fouls.
Yes, because like 5 matches in a row, everybody lost on the fouls. What is this? Like you are preparing for that like really long few months, years, right? Yeah. Then you're going to compete and you will lose on a foul. What's that?
Yeah. I think, listen, something needs to be fixed. I think, listen.
Yeah.
Also,
they should change it.
East versus West is doing it better, in my opinion, because they will close the hands and they will fix it. And this time they cut the time. It was just 4 hours and 30 minutes or 4 hours. So they cut a lot of time.
Yeah.
So 15 seconds to referee's grip. I think there's still improvements to be made because we want this to be faster. It should be mainstream. Like I like that Mac did it really well. Ian Carnegie is onto something, and it should impact the whole sport. It's very hard now for me to watch arm wrestling when I just see guys taking grip for forever, losing without arm wrestling, and it's just like it takes away the whole thing. I understand some people really care about winning. and there's a culture made on winning by any means necessary. Like if you don't even arm wrestle, you can win.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's stupid.
It's
If
not
you if
arm wrestling.
it's not arm wrestling. It's not arm wrestling. So I'm here to say, like, listen, we need to fix these things. Like, especially like on WAF level, they need to figure out how to not to make how to every match should there should be higher chances of it to end not on fouls than on fouls. So whatever is the fix, they need to fix it because it's getting ridiculous. And soon the world will notice as more eyes are put onto us, and they'll be like, "What the hell is this?" How like you're watching like world title match, someone wins, they do a protest, and then like because you had so you moved a little bit faster than the other guy, and they made a protest, you lost. He's the champion, even though you beat him in like 2-minute match. So
Last year, European Championship, right? Like
yeah.
5-6 protests in a row on one match. One match.
Yeah.
It was terrible. We were waiting there like 2 hours.
Come to Georgia Ray Film Arm Wrestling Odyssey with Levin. Probably should. I want to get some Ushia. There's a lot of Georgians that probably deserve it. We talked with Ryan Bellinger, and Ryan wanted us to come to South Carolina and do like the whole thing because there's many guys that are really good from there, and probably we could do the whole trip and get the whole big team: Adam Warzinski, Ryan, Hunter, Chad Silvers, and there's more. So maybe it's in the future we're gonna go and spend like a week in North America with South Carolina Chaos and get some good movies done because I think these will probably we keep on doing them, they will take off and they will help the athletes. Yeah. Where's the knuckle, Adams? Yeah, I just saw that on my feed, but he didn't say knuckle. He said nucle or something. Or knuckle something.
Nucle.
Yeah. The whole setup shenanigans and micromanaging, looking for files every time, what's preventing honestly. Yeah, but you have to understand it. So WAF needs to make it fair. And if you say like this is a foul, this is not a foul, that's the line, and nothing can cross that line. The problem is it's too crazy. It's gotten to different levels where it's absolutely crazy. I have been to many world championships where I lost matches, won matches on fouls, just didn't even get to pull, and it is like it's not what you want.
And it's still worse and worse.
Yeah, because
right?
Because
They
the rules,
also they put like protests were like 50 euro.
Yeah.
Now it's 100.
Yep.
And doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't
It's
matter.
Still,
Still
more
people
and
making
more,
protests. Yeah.
protests.
And referees are still making
It's
mistakes,
crazy,
and
crazy. Yeah. Also, a lot of times referee can destroy your match.
Yeah.
You will lose
Yeah.
because of referee.
Yeah. And okay, I don't want to pile up on problems, but more we have experienced, more we see where the problems is. I don't know if anyone is listening that is willing to fix, but I do believe this is. I might be out of the box thinker. This is a crazy idea, but I think arm wrestling matches should end people arm wrestling, not on fouls. I know. I also do think that referee should punish someone that doesn't want to arm wrestle but wants to, manipulate things too much. They should punish them and
Who
make.
wants to cheat?
Yes.
Should be punished.
Yes. And these two things can exist at the same time. Like you should punish the guy so he knows and make sure everyone knows
Slap
this is why
him.
he did it. Yeah, slap him.
Slap.
Every time like you make a foul, you get on your knees in the doggy position, and someone just like with a cricket bat puts an elbow to your face. The good stuff. Yeah. The room when Salman went mask and were put in a strap around one. When he pinned him, I jumped out of the chair in VIP section, screamed, "Fuck yeah!" Everyone else went crazy too. I believe so. It's like it's a kind of criminal. We didn't hear audio from Matt Mask. Like he took the strap off and he just went off, and then like he with the he's like keeps on talking. It's I need someone to make a dubbing of it, but he says all the wrong things.
It's so funny.
Yeah, coach, strict refs, strong ones, everyone respect. It more zero looking for. It's not refs. It's the rules and organization. Whatever organization is asking you, refs are doing. It's never the refs, in my opinion. If someone puts on ref makes a good call, even if it's not a popular call, it's not on ref. If ref that makes a mistake, it is on ref because everyone mistakes. And,
Yeah,
you know, they're human.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's normal.
Yeah. I don't feel the audience. I didn't feel the audience at all. Yeah, I didn't feel the audience. It's not the refs. It's arm wrestlers. Listen. Arm wrestlers
It's
are trying
both.
to win, but referees have been told what kind of job they have to do. They did doing their best to try to do that job, and yeah, I think that is right now. If we want to get to this level where it is mainstream, where we have this product we want to sell, which is arm wrestling matches,
It has to change.
it has to change. I think now, like EVW, great job. Cut down. It was less downtime. It was pretty. I didn't see much problems where I needed to. Uh, the problem still will people make errors. They're still gonna happen, but it's kind of part of the sport, you know. You know. I'm sure how I see it from the current matches, refs. I understand that doesn't help. Refs need to be judge and jury. Um, duh, duh, duh. Having Matt muted is a crime. That's true. But also maybe Matt had like a F counter, like, and he used all the F words already, so he couldn't do it. Um, yeah. What match? Like Arsen and Sharkovic was a great match. Arsen, he's like Sharkovic is a little bit rigid in my opinion. He's so rigid that he's not fluid in his moments. And Arsen was very fluid, and he took an over. One of the matches I got wrong, him and also Joseph, but both were really close. And the 3-2, 3-2. So I was right. In a sense, I was right. Um, um, what do you think about Shaw, strongest arm on earth, coach? What?
Huh? Where is it?
So talk about the dude who is living on. Then talk about the dude, Michael Monster, who's living under the table. It makes Stoica's win even more impressive. Yeah, yeah. I didn't expect Stoica to beat him like he did, and Bogdan dominated. Uh, Bogdan is very impressive. I have seen him like past years just coming up. He looks 30. He's like 40 something. Doesn't make any sense.
No, he looks like 28.
Strongest arm on earth arm wrestling competition. Okay, so Brian's gonna organize an arm wrestling. Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he does his own strongman show and things like that, and then he organizes many different events. Arm wrestling has been part of it. Derek Smith was involved as in the past, I think so,
Okay.
but now I think Sarah, Devon, and much more, and he will pull there, and Eddie will pull there. So
That's great.
that's great.
Cool,
That's
yeah.
probably good. It's all these things are great for arm wrestling,
Of
and
course.
it shouldn't just be coming from one place. It should be coming from all different places. It will give us more with everything. If it is arm wrestling, and if the match is somewhat good. Brian Shaw Classic, yes. What do you think about Kamil and his standing before right the start? Uh, Listen, Kamil will find every position to get. If referees have to put him as straight as possible, he's trying there. He's putting his wrist back, which is you really can't start like this. You have to have your wrist straight. That's one of the rules. Thumb knuckle shown, wrist straight, arm centered, shoulder squared. That's it. Those are the rules. And if you don't follow many of those rules, it's refs that make those mistakes. You know. Um, I would watch Prudnik versus Corey left and right. Ooh, Corey West versus Prudnik, lefty. That's a good match. I think that is a really good match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Can be.
Brian's tournament sign up will open soon and only 24 spots on. Oh yeah, guys, if you can compete, go there. Um, is is this your wife, Ray? This is my wife, Tina.
No.
She hopes so, but
He's my wife.
no, she hopes so, but there's no rings
Sure.
on these fingers. Eddie and Marius press conference was spun. Eddie gets his arse kicked. So when they're having the fight, did they already have the fight? Did I miss it? Are we boring you, ma'am? No, we're just tired. This has been a super lazy day for us.
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we enjoyed the event. First time I watched the event, just sitting at home and watching. I know the audio issues. Like
Yeah.
there was many moments where there was no audio.
Camera issues.
Yeah, camera issues and things like all those things. It's not that they should be improved. They have to be improved. They absolutely have to be improved till next event. Like this is, and I think if they have the same team for future events, it's going to be better because then people know their job, know what they do. But problems maybe with new venues, they change where they put the cameras and things like that. Video quality was awesome, probably the best I have seen. And I really like those, like when they do the stats and the guy looks at it and Devon writes something.
Something true. Yeah, it was cool.
That was really cool. Like a lot of improvements for sure. Looks very professional.
What was your second favorite match?
My second favorite
Like
match.
first, Minda and Yanis, of course, and second?
I was happy about Matt Mask, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm thinking that. Do you have answer for me?
Okay.
Okay.
But I said my opinion. What
Okay.
was for me
Yeah.
interesting.
I did like Joseph Maranto. Yeah, I mean.
Also?
Yeah. I think he
Right?
and Cody was great match. Wallenlow and Hunter was, but again the fouls. You know, all these things happen because of the fouls. So. Yeah.
Who else? Maybe I forgot.
You could hear production. Yeah, the audio was all over the place. Like they will improve it. They have to improve it. It cannot be at this point. I don't think it cannot be tolerated anymore, and they know it. You know, and the shots at the start, like the walkouts, I couldn't. But at the end, the walkouts were pretty cool, looking like a little bit of that red light coming out, and yeah, I did like that. I did like the single audio advance as a must.
Yeah, but before
But
I
the
don't
thing is
think
with-
it was so big issues with like
No,
when you could hear like
no. At the
free-
start, you was like
I
you
know
could,
why now.
yeah,
it is.
something happened either with the audio channels get mixed up or something, but because there was moments where everything was super fine, like you could hear the table, then you can hear really good commentary. I think Neil Pickup did amazing job. Neil, as always, Neil was.
He's the best.
He's the best. He's the best. Like it doesn't work without Neil.
Yeah.
We love that reel. Someone made a reel when you hear like every man's dream is to be introduced to an arm wrestling match by Neil Pickup. You know, it's like, yeah. And then he calls me Rolly Ray.
And I liked his suit.
Yeah, it could have been shinier.
Shinier?
And he could have had a hat.
And maybe like
Because
colorful.
he was in Texas. He should have like boots
Right, and
a hat.
also-
I think they
yes.
missed a big shot there. Like,
Neil, we
yeah.
have to talk about it.
yeah, I think. Sorry, connecting different gain levels. Sending mic needs to be first. Away rest is main volume connections. Yeah, like listen, it's for someone else to do. But I think they know, like they know. It's not a thing that they will not know. I think from all the comments, like when I made the video, 90% of the comments were about the audio, were about those things.
Yeah.
And no one even talking about the matches. You know, yeah. He already looks like a drag queen. Drag queen, please no more. Oh, shut up! How dare you? Neil looks awesome. You know, it's just because he's fat. You know, but it's underneath all that fat suit. There's muscle. Like I thought that he started working out because his forearms looked pretty big in a press conference. He was standing in the middle and he was like this, but Neil would not work out. Come on. I kicked myself. I was like, not gonna happen. Neil's shoes have a brighter future than me, not gonna lie.
And Neil, he's my husband, you know. I don't know if still hope so.
We all hope so. Neil should get on a carnivore diet. He will be spread. I told him about carnivore diet. We talked about it, and he said, I'll do my research. And I said, no, you won't.
But he really loves milkshakes. Right? So milkshakes are...
There's like in Trafford Center, I think there's like 3 places where they sell milkshakes. He knows all of them. He sends their families to universities and colleges. He knows everyone there. He's like, this is a great milkshake. That's a better milkshake, you know.
Yeah.
Visa applications. Where are you going? Visa to USA, Alex? It's middleweight, maybe. Anatoly versus... It's a middleweight, maybe. Anatoly versus Todd Hutchings. So you want to put the best 95 kilo puller versus a random YouTuber. Random YouTuber.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? you don't like you don't
starting.
like you don't like Anatoly. Yeah, you wanna put that man under some unnecessary pressure. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Crazy.
But it would be great in bone. Many of us like his live commentary. Even at his last one, he was more casual. It was still good. Devin should have won. Devin should have won the women's division, but he didn't. No, he didn't. So we know what is the limit. The dress is the limit. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think we're gonna end this. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Content out, many different things. We're gonna post all the videos we made with Devin and Mindaugas. Everything that was out on Patreon is coming out, and we're trying to figure out new destinations from Armwrestling Odyssey because I have a lot of ideas. Tina has a lot of ideas, so
yeah,
we'll try to figure it out.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Stay strong and
hate arm wrestling. No, love arm wrestling.
They don't know these are jokes, Tina.
I don't care.